sanctified. Hallelujah. I feel sanctified by the blood, sweat and tears of our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Blood, sweat and tears of our ancestors. I pray against.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
Hallelujah. I feel sanctified by the blood, sweat and tears of our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Blood, sweat and tears of our ancestors. I pray against.
I'm going to show you. So, you have seen the video twice, and the reason why I deliberately let you see it twice is just to remind you so that you can think. And some people would say that, that you're bad mind and you fight against other people. No, I am not. I am a patriot. I am a Jamaican. I am from the belly of the beast. None of you have my experience. I was born and raised in Jonestown and Concrete Jungle. So none of you where you're from, I don't care where you come from, you can't speak to my experience. One thing I will not do, I will not lie to any of you. Period. Before I lie, I don't say anything. That's why I don't even cheat. You understand what I'm saying? That's all the kind of man I am. I don't even cheat. I don't even look at another woman. So we are sure, this is the second video that viewers and subscribers who are part of Politics Watch, they have sent to him. The first one that they had sent to him was when Mark Golden, when Baby Chump marching with a murderer through my community of Jonestown, a guy named Danville Palmer, last year Labor Day. 4 times them sent it to him, and he never hear it. And the people in my Jonestown and Jungle say, what kind of man this? I pretend, and the man I say him a fight crime, but him not exposed to show. The people them say, this man is a violence. Now this tape. And we have seen things over and over again. And although we were told by members of the PMP LGBT plus criminal organization hierarchy that this man is a traitor to the Jamaican people and that he was on the payroll of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, they wanted to recruit yours truly. But because you can't buy me. I am not for sale. I am for the Jamaican people. And this now, I did a 5-part series with that man, you see him right there. That man beside Baby Chump, that is a former member of parliament of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. His name is Oliver Clew. Oliver Clew is the one that says that this man's job is to lie to you people, not to educate you and tell you the truth. And that's why they're against nationwide. You see the difference with yours truly and other bloggers? I am here to protect Team Jamaica. I am not here to protect any political party. As I said before, the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, you cannot look to them to fix the problem in Jamaica. And this man who claim that he is Jamaica, he's one of the destructive person on YouTube. Hey, look here. I don't care who want to unsubscribe. You can go on because I am not here for sugarcoat, nothing or massage about the ego because you understand. This channel is not here for views. It's educating the people. And we tell you the truth. Anyone who wants to say we are telling any lie, just come on the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are the only channel where we from day one we have a number and say you can't call anything what we say and you believe and you know say it's not true or you want to correct the record. Come on. We have a number there. We not hide. And not like a pulpit like we are preaching how you just say things and you just observe it and you can't say nothing. This are the only channel. It's like a radio program. Because we communicate with the people. Not because we want to do a live in a while. And there's certain reason why I want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to show you, say this man, the man is a fraud. So look, just look at the thumbnail that this man, that he had prepared. From this day forward, Andrew Holness, if not even the Prime Minister, will not longer be known as Brogard. His new name is Chaplard. Yet, you never see him do anything that will him disrespect the big belly white guy from England who don't even own a bicycle in Jamaica. But anyway, we're now going to shift gears and them thing there. So the reason why we are doing this video now, we are showing now, say, oh, this man, along with the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, has been fooling you people for decades. This white man tell the Jamaican people, because I know say most of them are dummies. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some of them have negative one thinking. Thinking skill is negative one. If you know algebra, know about maths and numbers and stats. And when you say negative, that means that there's nothing positive in your thinking. You're like an organic robot. Most of you who listen to them people here have negative one thinking. And we say it with, hey, look here, you could have vexed the boss. So we are showing you now, say a scam or not get scam. So when Sir P at Politics Watch, and before we go no further, we are going to show you, we are give you evidence like, wow, for sure, you said this man, another Patriot, a hustler. And we are telling the people them in the Jamaica Young Police channel, Patriot. If you want if you don't want a Christmas surprise to the world, that's what we know. We just release it. Because we don't like scammer and con artists. Just we converse with you guys. Nobody can tell we nothing. Boy, nobody this or that. No, this is too overwhelming. You scam the people them and I trick them. So when Sir P at Politics refused to address issues of Mark Golding, nicknamed Baby Chum, falsely claiming that his ancestors were slaves in Jamaica, it was more than just a missed opportunity. It was a glaring betrayal of trust many Jamaicans placed in him. And as supposed truth teller and watchdog, despite having received a copy of the video 5 times where Golding, Baby Chump, made this outrageous claim, Sir P chose to ignore it entirely. This marks the second time he has deliberately avoided confronting Baby Chump on issues of critical national importance. His silence speaks volumes, and it's clear evidence that he is neither honest, ethical, nor a patriot. This man is a traitor and a hustler, a scammer, a fraud. The man deliberate silence on critical issues. Jamaica history, especially the era of slavery, is deeply painful and formative. For a public figure like Golding to twist that history and claim ancestral victimhood alongside black Jamaicans is not only historically inaccurate, but also a gross disrespect to millions of enslaved Africans who suffer and built the island's wealth. A true patriot would seize the opportunity to correct such a dangerous narrative, ensuring that Jamaica's history is not diluted or manipulated. But I'm you know like still, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm not telling you things to make because you know PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal organization and criminal-minded people. We don't have patriot, we don't love Jamaica. We know we burn down this. Just like the low IQ voted them in America. Vote against their own interest. We don't love people telling you the truth. A true patriot would seize on the opportunity to correct such a dangerous narrative, ensuring that Jamaica's history is not diluted or manipulated. Sir P, however, choose silence. You want to Sir P. Well, maybe film P have something to learn, but I know say my P a porter, and everybody know me. Nobody know the ghost. Him choose silence. This is not an oversight. It's a calculated decision. He had the information, the evidence, and the platform. Yes, he refused to act. By doing so, he failed in his self-proclaimed role of a defender of truth and justice. Lied. His refusal to confront Baby Trump raises serious questions about his integrity and his commitment to Jamaican people. This man is a traitor, telling a long time, say, I'm a hustler. You understand? When you run long time and unsubscribe, like, hey, look here, I don't care about no views. I tell you already, say I don't live off of YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Me don't live off of YouTube. I am a patriot. Me I do this because me love Jamaica. You understand? And the first time the man ignore controversy involving Baby Trump. On a prior occasion when Baby Trump made similar questionable statement or engaged in behavior deserving of scrutiny, Sir P once again turned a blind eye. The pattern is undeniable. Despite branding himself as fearless exposer of corruptions and lies, Sir P actions there suggest that he selectively applies his criticism. Why does he constantly give Baby Trump a free pass? The most plausible explanation is that Sir P is not the independent voice he claimed to be. Instead, he appears to be an operative or sympathizer of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, of which Baby Trump is a key figure. His loyalty to the political faction supersedes his duty to truth on the Jamaican people. This man is a fraud. Big time. Hey, look, we are detective, you know. We were trained. Him know if we manipulate, you know. Can't manipulate we. Ethics of a patriot versus Sir P's action. A true patriots hold everyone accountable, regardless of their political affiliation, race, or social standing. Yes, truly beat everybody. PNP labor right. Him, no man. Only thing, yeah, no worry about him and clansman. Can him go up them, because out there him come from out a Spanish town. Theme, turf that. You understand? A true patriot don't cherry pick which truths to highlight based on personal or political convenience. In this case, a patriotic Jamaican would have publicly condemned Baby Trump false statements, say white people, just like how Queen Africa, we put her in her place, say, oh, you're a real dummy, you know. Yeah man, we tell Queen Africa, you're a real dummy. You suffer from Stockholm syndrome. The same people them will mash up your career and make you lose millions. Tell lie upon you about you're homophobic. And you're there campaign for them. You have sense? You know, say you're a dummy. We just tell her the truth because she's a real dummy. And if she come out with them thing, they will go at her again and expose her more for sure. So she's a fool. We're not even talking about dummy. She should say a fool. Educated their audience about the true historical context of slavery in Jamaica. So that for sure say, I'll even him at this, you know. A typical PNP agenda. At this, you know. When this white man tell, this big belly white man, from me, you know, him telling us, say, him ancestor come out to Jamaica upon a slave ship with black people. Make that make sense to me. And all I dummy them run with it. And he never touch it and correct it. Because him depend on them payroll. Them try to, remember, you know, they try to recruit me. I'm tell you already, you know, I see him PNP tell me, say, Baby Trump born in England and on a labor right. Because I have no labor right friend. When I say labor right friend, I don't have nobody way in politics. I don't have no minister or no MP in a Labour Party where can take up them phone and call me and say, boy, Chris this or Chris that. You have PNP friend who can do that. That's how I know say Baby Trump not born in Jamaica after two people them dead at Gregor Park. He never addressed that. For sure he say I'm a real traitor. So Sir P did none of these. Instead, his silence enabled the spread of misinformation and demonstrate a complete lack of ethical responsibility. His inaction, in particular, damning, given the gravity of Golden's lie, Baby Trump's lie, which could sow confusion and resentment among Jamaicans. And the Jamaican people, them in a PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal organ. Through them so dumb, the whole of them dead as shake them head. And this man just a lie to them, tell him, say, female ancestor come to Jamaica upon slave ship, our ancestors. I said, that's why I can't like that brother here, man. The man wicked, man. Or if you tell a lie, inject yourself in something you weren't a part of. My God, man, if you willing to tell that the kind of lie, if you want to say you're a part of we, Edward Seaga never do that yet. Michael Manley never do it. This man I go the furthest. The man say him ancestor come to Jamaica upon slave ship. And yet still, the one with them claim say are the one where change Jamaica all decades to come. And him not correct it. You know say you're a dummy. You know say a fool them take on for Jamaican people. Wise up. As Marcus Garvey say, a people who lack knowledge is like a tree without a root. This man, complicit man. This complicity is dangerous in a country like Jamaica, where misinformation can exacerbate existing social tension. Public figures have a duty to speak truthfully and responsibly. Sir P's decision to ignore Baby Trump's statement undermines this duty and show that he prioritizes personal or political alliances over the well-being of the nation. Jamaican people, you know say a scam, the man a scam on. Me a Jamaican 100%, born and growing in a belly of beast. Everybody upon you who know me, you have people who can come and tell you who are my mother and my father. I mean, I've been afraid of no guy. But me tell the people them in a Patreon, and it all depends on them, say me I give YouTubers a Christmas surprise. Now man, you can't so wicked to people, man. And you pretend like you look out for them rasta. Now man, you need to get exposed, man. You're fraud. Many Jamaicans turn to Sir P what they believe to be unbiased, hard-hitting analysis of the country's most pressing issues. They trust him to call out corruption, lies and injustice wherever they occur. And look here, I can't tell you this. So you see a man named a white man by the name of Mark Shields. So Mark Shields come out and say I'm a fraud. A white man tell you that in England him come from, him say I'm a fraud. Sensationalism, nothing of substance. And me alone say that. I never say nothing of substance. I just say, boy, the man a fraud. Because I'm listening to him thing there, you understand? By refusing to address Baby Trump's falsehood, Sir P betrayed this trust. His followers deserve better. They deserve someone who will stand up for the truth, even when it's inconvenient or risky. This betrayal is particularly egregious because it revealed the hollowness of Sir P claims to be patriotism. A patriot does not shield those in power from accountability. They do not remain silent when lies threaten to distort the nation out understanding of its own history. Sir P's refusal to act demonstrate that his loyalty lies not with Jamaican people, but with political interests of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. The consequences of silence, Sir P inaction has far-reaching consequences. By failing to correct Goldings that a Baby Trump lie, he allows a false narrative to take root among the low IQ people, the people with negative one thinking from my community. And at them I try to uplift, but some of them are fight. Ooh, your labor right here, this or that. I don't tell you already, say PMP criminal organization, that you can't ask them to fix crime because them are they are the architect of criminality in Jamaica from my community. Well, I'm the only one from Jonestown where can't tell you that. Others afraid because them afraid. They don't want nobody vex with them. Me no business because I don't look no friend. So this undermines the collective understanding of Jamaica's history and disrespect the memory of the ancestors who suffer under the brutal system of slavery. Moreover, it sends a dangerous message that political leaders can manipulate history without fear of being held accountable. Sir P's silence also emboldened other political figures to engage in similar distortions. Only at the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization him give them pass. If someone as prominent as Sir P refuses to call out these lies, What incentive do they have to uphold the truth? What? So in light of this, of his repeat refusal to address Baby Trump's falsehood, it's clear that Sir P is not the honest, ethical, or patriot figure he pretends to be. His silence in face of blatant misinformation reveals his true priorities: protecting the interests of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and maintaining his own political and financial alliances. A patriot stands for truth, justice, and the well-being of their country above all else. Sir P's actions, or lack thereof, show that he falls far short of this standard. It's time for Jamaicans to question his motives and seek out voices that truly have the nation's best interests at heart. I don't tell nobody if you gravitate to me. All me tell you is, say, look here, if you want anything for sugarcoat, nobody come over here, so we ain't right. I tell you the real mama papa truth. Not even all police are thing like we. Because we call them out thief. If you're a thief, why you think we are tell people say you're honest? No, no, so it go. We are going to tell you, we are tell the people the truth. We are, hey, look here, at the bell here the beast we come from, you know. So in time we are tell you something, I just saw it go. You understand? So from this day forward, I, Christopher Porter, yeah man, will dedicate myself to expose the truth about the individual behind Politics Watch. As I tell the people them in a Patreon, it all depends when them respond. We get them a surprise for Christmas. So every day I will release a video to demonstrate with facts and public evidence that this person is a traitor and an operative of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization working to advance Baby Trump's agenda. So the same time I release all the videos about people who clone him channel lies. Distraction, because through him realize him get outed last week. You understand? That's why for days him not release the video. Because the people them who can think start catch and say, yeah, oh this PNP man, this former PNP MP. Alright. You have to learn to think, you know. Them like my the PNP, them love my platform, you know, because them know say I truth me attack. But guess what? Them don't support me. Because I mean, them they can't conspire with me for what them want to put out. You get me? Coming in politics with them. Me, everything is all about the truth. I call out the Prime Minister, if I call him out, I tell them say I'm weak. What do you mean? Me believe say people them neck for broke. We see him start to stand up on them thing and we see him do something, and we see him do something recently. And people tell we say, hey, you know, we send it to you guy too, and we don't say nothing about it. That for sure you say, I'm a real traitor. When you're a traitor, you're up on a side. When you're a patriot, you speak the truth. It no matter who. Patriot, you know, most people don't like patriot, you know. Because patriot, yeah. One side, especially, like in Jamaica, we know say PNP criminal organization are dessa, are the heart, the belly, which part criminality, the birth of criminality, that I say come from. The labor at them pick it up because them have to defend themselves. You can't allow people to just run over your community. Because that them do, you know, the same people them from my community got Payne Avenue and kill 73 people. Them kill a whole heap of people in a Central Kingston and all of these things. Michael Manley have the two murderer of them, Burry Boy, and fed them up on stage and campaign with them and big them up. So I see him thing we see Baby Trump do the other day on the national arena. So I see him thing them are use. So him feel say boy, by doing it, embracing criminality, it's a way for him gain power. Because he knows the Jamaican people are some corrupt and criminal-minded people. Because remember, you know, PNP see man inject it in a way, you know. Say informer for dead. Them see man do it, you know. Majority of artists them in Jamaica in their music, you know, are PNP, LGBTQ plus criminal organization supporters, you know. I tell you that, you know. And activists and voters, majority of them. You can count a few of them where labor right. And the one them where labor right, them never get, most of them never got jail and all of these things. Because them stay far from, them know, them just do them thing, you understand. So, as I said before, every day I release a video. So, all this man I do in my work for advance Baby Trump's agenda. So, you have this now, former PNP LGBTQ plus member of parliament and councillor Oliver Clough openly Remember this, open. It's just like how you have a house and you open the door so you can see inside. Openly declare on this very platform that Sir P's mission at Politics Watch is not to inform or empower the people, but to deceive. He exploits the fact that many in the audience are narrow-minded, easily manipulated, and unwilling to question his narrative. For years, this man has fed his followers lies, wrapping them up in sensationalism. A white man from England tell you that, Mark Shields. Mark Shields telling you that, say yes, a sensationalism, a rubbish, to appear credible. It's time for the truth to come out. Everything that I have told you at the Jamaica is there. It manifests itself. People say, me a prophet, me a prophet. But I just tell you the truth. Sir P is not a patriot. He's a fraud, a hustler, and a traitor to Jamaican people. Particularly the poor and marginalized communities like mine in Jonestown and Concrete Jungle, Kingston 12. His actions pose a real threat to most vulnerable in our society. He capitalized on the struggles of the Jamaican people, presenting himself as a voice of reason, while working in the shadows for those who wish to keep us oppressed. What a wicked brother. Satan. I didn't want to believe it when a high-ranking PMP LGBTQ+ official confided in me that this man was on their payroll, part of their propaganda machine. But the more I observe his tactics, the more the truth became undeniable. Why would someone fabricate such a claim if there wasn't a grain of truth to it? Look at his methods. He uses fear-mongering, sensationalist headlines, and cult-like psychological tactics to captivate his audience. He knows how to tap into their emotions, but not to uplift or educate, only to control and mislead. Even those in his audience who hold advanced degrees are not immune to his manipulation. His influence is so pervasive that people fail to apply critical thinking, blindly accepting his narratives. This highlights the difference between a detective mindset and the average person. A detective is trained to look beyond surface level information, to question motives, and to uncover hidden truths. Sir P audience, however, operates on a thinking level I would classify as below -1, driven more by emotions than reason. So that's what them say, them in them feelings. When me tell them the truth, over 28,000 people, as if them think say me I got change my message, because I have views. I love views, I educate the people. Me love Jamaica. Every day I will dissect his lies and reveal how he has betrayed the trust of the people who believe in him. The facts are out there in the public domain, and I will use them to show you who Sir P truly is. A scammer, a puppet for the PMP LGBTQ+ criminal organization, and a wolf in sheep clothing. It's time to wake up, Jamaica. Let's break free from manipulation and reclaim our dignity as a people. If you are watching entertainment, fine. But, remember, this man is not a patriot. Don't make him fool no more, man. This man is not a patriot. The man a scammer. You understand? Patriot tell people the truth. He's not doing that. All him do is manipulating and getting on the feelings, and then somehow, you understand, feel nice. And the man's job is to deceive you. You hear Oliver Clue said that. The former member of parliament says that. And I mean, him said, you understand? Oliver Clue said that. Said the man a traitor, not me. I said it in so many words, but him said, boy, the man's job is not to tell you the truth. So Baby Chump, we'll go back again now. Baby Chump, recent claim that his ancestors arrived in Jamaica as slaves alongside black people is a blatant falsehood. If you notice, even Barefoot Rasta, Motor Baroka, I'm not telling you that. Because I'm a liar too. I'm a PMP LGBTQ+ operator. Them people love Jamaican people. Them love them party. People we're not patriot. People we're not patriot and them party them love. I'm a patriot. A guy free to say me a labor right. Because I'm sure no say the only Prime Minister me say me have any respect for Edward Seaga. Reason being I'm tell you already. He make me safe. A PMP community born and grow. When they don't say I was Prime Minister and them thing there, trust me. When police are kill criminal all 4, you understand? You see 8 foot in the back of the Opel. And you know say a gunman them there. Who you think start demonstration? Until you kill criminals. I want them to get deported from in a PMP community them and them started. So I like educating them more about all of them things because we not there for, hey look here, when they're on a guy payroll, you know, the guy, and look here, we not buy information. We don't have a PayPal account where we buy information. So nobody can expose you and say, boy, see it here, see it here when PF is, we not buy information. Period, we not buy information. So when I tell you why he's not a patriot, he pretends to be. He's nothing more than a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization operative, a hustler and their payroll, whose job is to shield figures like Baby Trump, Jamaican version of a big belly white man, you know, from scrutiny. Sir P refusal to educate the Jamaican people and denounce this lie exposes where his true loyalties lie. For those who understand Jamaica's history, the idea of white people being enslaved alongside black people is absurd. And only that it's a lie. I don't want to cuss in a man. So during the transatlantic slave trade, white individuals in Jamaica were not slaves. They were plantation owners, overseers and benefactors of the brutal system of chattel slavery. They wielded the power, reaped the profits, and upheld the oppressive structure that enslaved millions of black people. The historical record is clear. The institution of slavery in Jamaica was a racialized system designed to subjugate black Africans. Mark Golding, aka Baby Trump's ancestors, like many others of European descent, were part of the oppressors class, not the oppressed. Yet here we have a man, Golding, that's Baby Trump, trying to rewrite history to suit his narrative. And Sir P, who claims to stand for the truth, refused to challenge it. This is not accidental. Sir P's role is to protect the interests of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and its leaders, even if it's mean perpetrating lies. His silence is complicity, and his inaction is a betrayal of the Jamaican people, especially those from marginal communities who look to him for guidance. Poor thing. People don't not even realize that, boy, this man are them biggest enemy. And them, enough of them love him, you know. Sir P. The ghost. But we have a surprise coming. Now, man, you can't do people them thing, you Rasta. Wickedness that. You understand? To those of you who still cling to Sir P's word as gospel, ask yourself this. Why does he consistently avoid holding figures like Mark Golding, aka Baby Trump, accountable? Why does he allow such blatant misinformation to go unchallenged? The answer is simple. He thrives on your ignorance. Yes, him glad so una dummy. That him I say. Sir P counts on his audience to have what I call below -1 thinking, where critical analysis is abandoned in favor of blind allegiance. Cult-like figure. He exploits your trust, feeding you just enough sensationalism to keep you hooked, while steering clear of any narrative that would expose his true agenda. This isn't just about Mark Golding, Baby Trump's false claim. It's a part of a broader pattern within the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Time and time again, their leaders and operatives spread lies, engage in corruption and manipulate the public. And what happened? Their loyal base forgives and forget without a second thought. No matter how outrageous the deception, no matter how damaging the action, the PMP supporters turn a blind eye and carry on as if nothing happened. It's a cycle of willful ignorance that allows this criminal organization to thrive for 52 years. By failing to challenge these lies, Sir P contributes to this cycle. He positions himself as a voice of reason while working behind the scene to protect the very forces that oppress and exploit Jamaica's poor. Every time he chooses silence over truth, he proves he's not a patriot, but a scammer, a wolf in sheep clothing, preying on the hopes and fears of Jamaican people. Man, if you Lego boy, man, you're evil. It's time to wake up. Don't let Serpy or anyone else feed you lies, this guy's as truth. Educate yourself about our history. Question everything and hold those in power accountable. The future of Jamaica depends on it. Don't be gullible. A true patriot, especially in the context of a nation like Jamaica, with its complex and painful history, has a moral obligation to confront and correct false narratives. We have done a video about this already, especially those who attempt to distort the experiences of the people, to trivialize their struggles. In the case of Mark Golding, Baby Trump's claim that his ancestors came to Jamaica as slaves alongside black people, a patriot would take deliberate, principled actions to ensure the truth is not only preserved but actively defend. So here's what a patriot would or should do in this situation. So we do a video about it, you know. But guess what? You don't know, you know. Most people don't like me because we talk the truth. And guess what? You think we care? No, sir. Without the things we don't view. Once we can save, if we are saved one life and one that can multiply, you understand? Then, you know, you have two, then it just go on. But we're not there to fool people because we want view and sense it. We tell people already, so we know, hey, look here, a PMP community will come from the belly of bees. We don't have to hide. Patriot understand the importance of history as the foundation of national identity and resilience. They would educate themselves and others on Jamaica's true history, particularly the transatlantic slave trade and the role different groups play in it. They would openly challenge Baby Trump's claim by presenting well-documented historical facts. In this case, a patriot would remind the public that the transatlantic slave trade was a racially structured system where Europeans were the enslavers and black people were the enslaved. White Jamaicans, particularly those of British descent, were the landowners, plantation masters, and beneficiaries of this brutal system. There were no white slaves in Jamaica. Instead, a white individual often served as enforcers of the system that subjugated black people. A patriot recognized that leadership comes with responsibility. They would publicly demand accountability from Baby Trump, that's Mark Golding, for spreading misinformation. This includes calling for retraction or correction of his statement, urging political leaders to speak responsibly about historical and cultural matters to avoid misleading the public, using platforms, whether social media, public forums, or traditional media, to ensure that false claims are not left unchallenged. Misinformation can be divisive, especially when it distorts nation's painful history. A patriot would take this as an opportunity to foster unity by promoting educational initiatives that focus on Jamaica's true history. This could include advocating for improved history curricula in school to ensure that future generations understand their heritage. The PMP take social study out of school and all of these things. Labour, they might try to put it back now. Organizing community discussions or workshops that focus on the legacy of slavery, the fight for emancipation, and Jamaica's journey towards independence. Encouraging public discourse that highlight the contribution and struggles of Jamaica's black ancestors, ensuring their stories are not erased or diluted. If public figures such as Sir P at Politics Watch fail to challenge such blatant misrepresentation of history, a patriot would hold them accountable too. A patriot would ask, why is Sir P silent on an issue that so clearly undermines the truth about Jamaica's history? What motivations might Sir P have for not addressing this matter? How can Jamaicans trust someone who selectively chooses which truths to highlight, especially when their silence benefits certain political agenda? So just like how The brother down St. Westmoreland, the one that them say beat him woman and him beat the man, but yet never him silent for Michael Phillips, who beat up for him wife and got caught. But this man, when I talk now, George Wright, never get a summons to go court. Police never lock him up, and him and the woman married. There's no video for sure say I really him, but them just assume say I him. Assumption and no evidence. There's evidence that Michael Phillips beat him wife. Him end up a court, judge order him fingerprint because the wife never pursue. And the reason why him do that, because actually him have little body and the woman go to an ex-man who have bigger body and have money. So him get born and him couldn't deal with it, so him beat her up. You can't control the band them way there. Woman free for do what they want to do. You take bun, you just move on. But yet him never say nothing about that yet. But every day him depend on George Wright, that for sure you say who him a work for. Me beat everybody. I tell you about George Wright. Although there's no evidence, it's just assumption and hearsay. George Wright never come out and say him or the woman. Even the police never say boy him. Them just say them get a report. So helping people understand the broader implications of accepting falsehood with scrutiny, how it undermines societal progress and perpetuates cycle of ignorance. A Patriot would expose any political figure or operatives who tries to manipulate history for a personal or political gain. They would remind the people that Jamaica's legacy is not a tool for a political expediency. Instead, it's a testament to the resilience and strength of its people, and it should never be twisted to serve the agenda of those in power. In this case, a Patriot would clearly state, Mark Golding's, that a baby Trump's statement is an insult to the legacy of enslaved ancestors who endure unimaginable suffering. Leaders who distort history only to disrespect the past, but also jeopardize the future by sowing confusion and distrust. The silence or complicity of influential figures like Sir P is equally damaging as it undermines the collective efforts to protect Jamaica's historical integrity. A Patriot would inspire the people to take action. They would encourage Jamaicans to remain vigilant against any attempt to rewrite history or distort same. This could involve petition for public figures to spread misinformation to be held accountable, supporting grassroots movements aimed at preserving Jamaica's cultural and historical truth, building a network of informed citizens who can collectively combat misinformation in their communities. A Patriot duty is clear: to protect and uphold the truth, especially in face of attempts to distort it for a political or personal gain. In this situation, a Patriot would not remain silent or complicit. They would actively educate, challenge, and inspire, ensuring that Jamaica's history is respected and that its people are empowered with knowledge to discern truth from lies. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.
Hallelujah! I feel sanctified by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Pray against.
Wow, that was something hard to swallow. I don't know, especially those who's watching right now. You know, if you're descendants of slaves, watching that white man who was born in England, came to Jamaica, white people when they want something,